are about ready to go. Station 1 from Glen Huntly, Kate McDonald. Station 2 from Athletics, Essendon, Anna Kasapis. Bridget Rice from Yarra Rangers in Station 3. In 4 from Box Hill, Stella Radford. Next to her, also from Box Hill in Station 5, Izzy Coffin. In 7 from Glen Huntly, Madison King. In 8 from Collingwood Harriers, Natasha Gertler. Cassie Deege is in Station 9. Nissa Miles from Williamstown in 10, alongside her teammate, Alexandra Schultz in 11. From Box Hill, we have Sophie Hall in 12. Also from Box Hill, Cushy Diol in 13. Imogen Baker from Frankston in 14. Eliza Lapierre from Ballarat YCW in 15. Emma Hogan, Glen Huntly in 16. From St Stephen's, we have Brigitte Humphrey in 17. And Alice Oakley-Kerr, her teammate, in 18 next to her. Then rounding out our 18-woman field in Station 19 from Yarra Rangers, it is Olivia Twining. They're our 18 starters in the women's A 3,000 metres.
Girls, just move up a little bit. You don't need a couple of steps. Yeah, thank you. On your mark.
So nice clean start, split start once again here for our 3,000 metres. Gives all of the runners a great opportunity to get themselves moving. So watch out for Madison King. Might be seeing this young lady lining up as a major contender in the Zatopek Ondieki 3,000 metres coming up on the 2nd of December. A lot of the young ladies here probably looking for positions either in the Ondieki or the open 3,000 metres, as Sophie Hall's the one who starts to move alongside as Charlotte Wilson starts to go out to the front. So King. Wilson's just settling into mid-pack there. I'm not sure what the strategy might be for her. She's alongside Nissa Miles in the pink socks. As Sophie Hall and Madison King, two of the younger competitors in this field. I think Emma Hogan up there early as well. So Hall, she's got a 9.26 to her name. 9.24 for King. They're our lead contenders out front. As they go through the first 400 in approximately 72, or 73 we'll give them. So just over the 9-minute mark. So nice bunch, probably 10, 12 more in that bunch as they start to get a little bit of a move on. And I think Stella Radford is the next one to take up the lead. So Stella comes in as our top seed. Stella has got a time of 9:00:63. So that 72:73, that's not going to frighten Stella Radford. As we see Hogan moving through into that 4th position. Schultz out there. Also got Natasha Gertler. Great run by Gertler in the All Schools as well, with Maddie King. So the race starting to really wind itself up now. As you see, our main contenders just pushing forward. So Maddie King deciding she's just going to sit in on the slipstream there of the long striding young lady in Stella Radford. Hall up there nicely. So Gertler's still running well. 2:28. So nice and steady, better 75 for that second lap. That's probably why Stella took over. Pace might have just been slipping a little bit as we approach the 1 kilometre mark. So Radford looking good here. Certainly been a prominent steeplechaser and track racer on the Australian circuit for several years. And Stella Radford showing a very mature race here as she just pushes forward. Time check now, right on 3-minute mark. So Stella takes them through the first kilometre in 3:04. Then it's Hall, King, Hogan. Schultz in next position, then Rice. Next one there, Gertler. So she's stretching that lead now. Hall in next position with King. Impressive run from Hogan. She's on the comeback trail from injury. 2 injuries this year. And great to see Emma Hogan back on track here and looking fairly good going through in that 1,200 metre mark now. But it's Stella Radford now extending out by 15 metres. Sophie Hall in next position. Then King. Impressive from Schultz. Gertler going nicely. As we see Stella coming through to get 4 laps to go. So Radford from Box Hill, her teammate. Sophie Hall second. Schultz, big move from her, just wedging in between Hogan and also King. Then Rice, then Gertler. Cassie Dees coming through in next position. Lepere, also Diol. Coffin in next position. Then Males. Imogen Baker. Oakley Kerr, Casarpis, Twining, Humphrey. But out front, that gap is only getting bigger. Stella Radford. But then what's of interest, the gap between 2 to 3 also increasing as Sophie Hall really puts on a demonstration here going through the 1600 right on 5 minutes. So Radford looks like she's going to do it her own way here this evening. Stella Radford in this A race for the women. So she does have a best of 9:00. Not sure what her overall PB is. Sorry, I haven't done my research, but Stella, class act as we know, great steeplechaser. And Stella Radford converts that beautifully to the 3,000 flat as we're seeing tonight. So Radford coming through to get 3 laps to go. She's looking composed. She actually gave me a smile as she went past. So Radford looking good. Hall looking great as well. King composed. Schultz, very impressive with Alex Schultz. Hogan's just got to hang on here. Rice, then Gertler, Diol, Deej. Then we have Coffin. Don't know much about her, but in the Box Hill colours. Lepere, one of the big finds of this year. Nissa Miles in the next position. McDonald next. Then Oakley Kerr, Baker, Casarpis, Twining and Humphrey. I think the gap's starting to close a little bit. Sophie Hall is probably looking at a teammate thinking, I'm going to have a go here. So we're through the 2 kilometres, 6:14. 6:14 at 2K there for, or approximately for Radford. So we're into the last kilometre. Hogan going through at about 6:24. But out front, Stella Radford. She might start to hear footsteps fairly soon as she comes through to see 2 laps to go. Hall definitely gaining. Radford's done so much work out front, but Hall is gaining momentum here as we approach the last 2 laps. So 6:52, 2 out. Gap of 10 metres. Radford, Hall, another 30 metres back to King. Schultz just has to hang on there. Hogan just drifting back. Gertler still running strongly. And it's Diol starting to make her moves through. A well-judged race there from Cushy Diol, our national cross-country champ. Rice in next position. Then Coffin and Lepere working together. So too, Deej and also Males. But out front, it's down to 5 metres. 600 metres out. 5 metres in it. Make that 2 metres, 1 metre. It is on between the Box Hill teammates here as Sophie Hall draws alongside Stella Radford. Radford kicks though. She doesn't want to give up the inside lane on that bend. Radford goes again. She's going to make Hall hurt here as they come into the home straight. 500 metres out. Hall has to try and lift, but Radford's certainly done that. Hall goes to the outside once again. It's like I'm calling the final lap here, but it's Sophie Hall who takes the lead. 420 metres out. So Hall goes into the front. So Sophie Hall leads it. 8:09 at the bell. Hall. Radford just kicks again. Now it is King coming through next. Schultz has done a great job, but she needs to deliver on this last lap. So Maddie King comes through, 8:20 on the bell. Schultz in next position, then Diol. Gertler, another big run from her. Then it's Hogan. Lapierre, she's strong, she's tough. Rice to the inside of her, and then Coffin, Deege and Males. But out front, she was 15 metres down, now she's 15 metres up. It's Sophie Hall approaching the 200 to go. Big run from her, the impressive young lady from Box Hill, setting world records in her age group, end on end through last season. Not to be outdone though is Stella Radford. She's a great performer. She's still hanging on doggedly as we see the gap now between Radford and the King extending out to about 80 metres. So into the last straight, and it is Radford who's picking it up again. Hall's done such a great job. Can she hang on? The two Box Hill girls still so strong. It is going to be a great finish here. Hall holding, Radford coming, Hall up, Radford in. It's going to be on. We'll leave it up to the photo. Hall will take it. 9:23, unofficial. Stella in second position, not much in that at all. Great racing from both these young ladies. As you see, Maddie King coming through. She'll take third position. Big run from her. And she'll take our third in 9:38 unofficial. So Diol through nicely. Schultz, big run from Alex Schultz. Then Gertler and Hogan. Lapierre. Coffin through next. Then Nissa Miles. Let's get Nissa well under that 10-minute mark. Bridget Rice in next position. Cassie Deege from New South Wales. She'll be under the 10-minute mark. Then Oakley Kerr. Anna Kasapa's coming home strong. Our 40-plusser. Big run from Anna. McDonald in next position. Humphrey coming through. Baker. And Twining. So fantastic racing out front. Now two girls from Box Hill.